Alright, so I made videos same day, different shit. I could have made it longer, I guess. I don't know. But took the hose off. Cause I was just talking to my cousin and shit. But he had called doing the last video, that's why I ended it. But it's just rested all on the inside. I don't know if you can see down in there or not, but it is fucked up. Like thermostat is rusted. The whole inside. I'm gonna take that off too. I'm waiting for him to get here so he got the garage opener. He be in a minute, but I'm gonna get the ratchet out, get the unbolting and checking that out. Take this fan shroud off. Probably take this radiator out today too. I gotta do a lot of stuff by 5. Cause about 3. Cause I go home and take a shower and get dressed so I go to a little family function. That's what kinda out. I've been up, it's about 7, so I've been up. And I was up looking for a water pump. I found one for like 25 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. But it was just a water pump. I probably had to get the gaskets and stuff, whatever. But I was gonna contact the dude because my cousin hit him up because he got Facebook. I don't have a Facebook, but I do have a TikTok and Instagram. But I was gonna hit him up, but I came over here first, look at it, and compare the pictures, make sure it's right. Cause he said it was for 350 and it came off of 355 or something, a high performance water pump or something. So I was thinking like, let me go over here and check it out. And I came over, that's when I found the fucking hose. It was like, I guess it's full of rust. Debris, what the fuck is stuck in there? It's thick. So that's gonna have to come off in a little bit. And man, that's the thing, I don't know. I'm not a mechanic, but I like working on shit. So if I get to a point where I can't do something, then I'll take it to somebody. But man, you go on YouTube, and if they got really good videos of like do it yourself type shit, and they, you know what I'm saying, they show you how to get to this part. That's how I changed the water pump on my SUV. YouTube. And haven't had a problem yet. And that's been, I think I did that in, man, when I do that, I think I did it in February or March 1. And it's been hot as hell, and I could leave it running for a good minute. And she working fine, so you don't necessarily have to go and motherfucking drain your bank account at these shops, because they gonna tax your ass regardless. I don't care what it is. The simplest shit, they gonna tax you for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you got some of these shops, they won't even let you bring in, like, you can't even go buy the parts and take it to them. They're like, nah, we can't do that. I know when I was living in Maryland, there was a lot of shops like that. But I found the shop up there that do that. You just buy the parts, and they just charge you for putting it on or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too bad. They kind of taxed you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was shit where I could probably did it myself. But if you can do it yourself, you go on YouTube, like, you good with tools. You know what I'm saying? If you handy, do it yourself, man. At least try it before. You know what I'm saying? Because A lot of these shops, man, they'll charge you an arm and a leg. The bitch still won't work or something. Anything, man. You got to have your trusted shop. You just can't take it to anybody. Like if your parents been taking their car to a shop, they've been taking their car to a certain shop for years. You could do that, but I'd rather go buy the parts and put it on myself. 'Cause something like this is easy. Like everything's right here. Something like that, you may have to take it to the shop, but the only bad thing about newer vehicles compared to older vehicles, everything is compact. Like I had to take the wheel off. I had to take the front passenger wheel off, and then once you do that, the water pump sits up like directly in front of, like in front of, like it's a frame rail. I'm like not a frame rail, but the frame, and you have like maybe, man, say like this the water pump. It's like the frame part. You got like that much to get your hand a ratchet and take off these bolts that goes around the water pump. They get the water pump out. Like I had to have my cousin, when I was putting the new one back in, I had to get my cousin to go get it. I had to go buy a crowbar. Get my cousin to get up on there with me. I had to wedge the crowbar in between the motor and like some part of the car on by the wheel. And he had to literally pull to kind of move the engine over so I could slide the water pump back into place with the gasket and everything on there. Hopefully, and you're doing it blind because you can't necessarily see it. I did it right here in the driveway. So I ain't like I had a lift where I could look up under there. It was jack stands. So I was kind of putting in bolts blind and everything, and I had to get on my back a couple times to look up, make sure everything right. Man, that shit took all day. I started like at 9 o'clock in the morning. I didn't get done till like 5 in the evening. Cause when I got done, all the little pieces I had to take off on top of the engine, I left all that shit here. I just closed the hood, make sure all the caps and everything was on wherever it needed to be. Put my tire back on, and I went the fuck home. So yeah, I understand if you take a newer car, but if you got the bread, you can do what you want to. But me, I prefer to do it myself because I've been doing that for a long time anyway. And I'm not a mechanic, but I like to work on shit. I like to work on it and say that I did it, compared to taking it to somebody and say, yeah, I got this put on. Nah, I can do it myself. And this shit is it's simple. And then, eventually this gonna come out of here. We got a big block we could put in here, but we just trying to get it rolling, getting on the road. That's like the goal of when we got it. We thought we could drive down the road, but ran into a roadblock, which happens. Ain't no big deal. All this gonna get sorted out. Cause I don't mind. Like I'm not finna sit here and buy a whole bunch of brand new parts for this thing. Like when eventually that motor's gonna come out of there anyway. Only thing brand new I probably buy is like thermostat. I might buy a brand new motor, but I don't know if we can save it, because I think it's a lot of rust on the inside of it. So we probably have to just get a new one. I don't know. That's something we're gonna find out though. And hopefully, like the water pump ain't actually going out, because all the debris that's inside the bottom hose are going to the radiator of the water pump. It's like full of shit. And I'm gonna make a video of that once we take that off. I probably record it, and that probably be the day. Like, I spread these videos out because I have to put this camera down. Like, you know, I am using my phone, so I might set it down and be working. Somebody might call me, you know, while I'm recording. So, but once we start taking shit apart, I'm gonna record it, and I'm just gonna upload it. Just basically trying to create some content. I want to try this YouTube shit out, see what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of fun recording the fuck you doing.